doesn't love a one-pot meal? I'm going to share with you my pippies, which are clams, and they're really, really easy to make, and they're all in one pot, and they're going to give us a beautiful broth that we can dip lots of bread into. So the perfect meal to share. If you're having people over, this one's an absolute winner. I have really fond memories of pippies. So I'm originally from South Australia, and there's a place in South Australia called Goolwa where you can go and dig your feet into the sand, literally move them around a little bit, and you get pippies. You take them home and cook them. So I've got some olive oil in the pan, and I've put some garlic, celery and onion, which I'm just slightly browning off. That's going to give us a beautiful flavour to our broth. And now I'm just going to add some tomato. Now, I love a tomato base to things like clams and pippies. And I add the celery in for some sweetness and a bit of a flavour hit. And this is going to be a slightly Middle Eastern version. So there's some sumac there, which is an African spice, and some preserved lemons. Now, these pippies have been purged very heavily. So if you're going to cook these at home, make sure you get the sand out. Otherwise, you're eating a meal and you're getting sand in your teeth, and it's very unpleasant. So take the time to purge your pippies. So you've got all those beautiful flavours, and you just want to get those clams covered in the tomato. We always need a little bit of salt and a very generous helping of pepper. There's a place in Goolwa that used to be right on the beach, like literally on the ocean. And you'd be eating pippies and dipping your bread in, and you'd be smelling the ocean and eating it. So I'm really hoping I can recreate that magic a little bit today. Now, whilst these are simmering, I'm going to throw a lid on them so they can do their thing, and they don't take long to cook, they're tiny. I'm going to do in another pan a beautiful garlic bread, which is really easy in this pan, a generous glug of olive oil and some beautiful quality bread, and it's just going to go into the pan and soak up all those juices, and then we're going to rub some garlic on at the end. That's been simmering away for a few minutes, and look at that. Those pippies have beautifully opened up. They don't take very long. You can smell those flavours, and that's going to go directly on the table. Now, that's what's great about this pan. The handle comes off. So how good is that? I can serve it just like that. No transferring needed. Lots of parsley on top, little bit of fanfare, little bit of chilli, because who doesn't love a little bit of spice with their pippies? And the bread looks fantastic as well. And this is so easy. You can see it's golden. And all I'm going to do is rub a little bit of garlic on there. And it's going to take that bread to the next level. Easy peasy garlic bread. And I'm just going to sneak the bread in here on the side, tucked into that beautiful broth that we've created, that tomatoey broth, because there's so much deliciousness under there. You need plenty of bread to dip it in. Let's sneak this one in as well. Look at that. That is a one-pot wonder if there ever was one. And that's like having a little day trip to the beach at Goolwa.